Some say the Universal Exhibition of 1888 showcased Barcelona as a dynamic modern urban capital brimming with Catalan culture. Others say that the 1992 Summer Olympic Games put Barcelona on the world map and changed the city forever. Barcelona is a cosmopolitan, gastronomical, and architectural paradise. But it's sprawling. There is so much to see and do that it's hard to pick. These are Chris's top 5 picks. 3 of his 5 picks are works of the late world-famous architect Antoni Gaudí. It isn't a proper trip to Barcelona unless you've had a Gaudí experience. Number 1. La Sagrada Familia. Gaudí designed this UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1883 when he took over as chief architect. Construction started a year earlier in 1882, but Gaudí transformed the cathedral into his unique signature style. This time, a combination of Gothic and curvilinear Art Nouveau forms. It is still under construction today, slated to be finished in 2026. It is the largest unfinished Catholic church in the world. The completion of its spires will make the Sagrada Familia the tallest church in the world, 11 meters taller than the current record holder. It's been a controversial building ever since its construction, as it is considered to be disruptive to the local area, but it's also completely funded by the people's donations. Author George Orwell called the Sagrada Familia one of the most hideous buildings in the world. But many people disagree. I think it's enchanting. It's odd, impressive, full of symbolism, and contains the world's most beautiful stained glass. I'm in awe every time I see it. There's always something new and interesting to look at. Every part is constructed with purpose. You will need to buy tickets to see inside. Links in the description below. Number 2. Casa Batlló, or Casa Batlló. Another one of Gaudí's masterpieces, and also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this remodeled modern expressionist home was also known as the House of Masks. Finished in 1906, locals referred to it by many names, such as the House of Bones, the House of Jans, or the House of Dragons, because of its strange and striking facade. To many locals, the balconies resembled carnival masks. To others, skulls. Awarded the world's best monument in 2021 and International Exhibition of the Year in 2022, the tour of the home is truly a visually stunning and immersive experience. The inside of the 6-story building is a work of art. Self-paced audio-visual guides project furniture and scenes onto the spaces to show you what the various rooms looked like during different time periods or when they were filled with the home's occupants for different events. It's stunning and at times even haunting. Natural light illuminates every corner of Casa Batlló, thanks to a large extent to the main skylight and 2 central patios decorated in blue tones where the light is distributed. The upper tiles on the patios are darker than the lower ones, and the windows increase in size the lower we descend. My favorite part, though, is the roof terrace. One of its many nicknames is the House of the Dragon because the ceramic, colorful roof tiles resemble a dragon's back. I enjoyed the views of Barcelona while sipping on cava among works of art. We bought the full-price ticket, which includes a tour of one of the fully furnished apartments and the 10D experience. When our friend toured a few months earlier, everyone was given an electric flower to eat during the 10D experience. It made their mouths so numb that several people temporarily lost the ability to enunciate, slurred their words, and drooled. Needless to say, we were not given any mild drugs during our 10D experience. Tickets range from 35 to 45 euros. We bought the 45 euro golden ticket, which includes the dome, concierge room, and private residence. You can buy tickets online or at the box office at the building's entrance. Links in the description below. Number 3. Park Güell. Gaudí incorporated figures and aesthetics from nature into his architectural designs. Perhaps nowhere is this more obvious than in Park Güell, where there are no straight lines to be found in any of Gaudí's creations. The park is one of the largest green spaces in Barcelona with more than 17 hectares. located in the north of the city. It's a private park consisting of gardens and architectural structures located on Carmel Hill, so it has great views of the city. The park is named after Eusebi Güell, a rich entrepreneur and count that had a great passion for Gaudy's work and who became his patron. In 1900, Güell assigned the design of the park to Gaudy. They originally planned for it to be a modern housing estate. For many years, the Güell family lived in a large house, which is now a school, while Gaudy lived in one of the houses in the park until he died. I find this park inconveniently located and crowded in the summers. I especially dislike the entrance fee for the monumental zone, which is the most popular section of the park. It's still a must-see though. I recommend reserving your tickets in advance online. Links are in the description below. To avoid crowds, plan your visit between January to March or October to December. The best days to visit are weekdays in the early morning hours between 9:30 and 11 a.m. General admission is €10. Number 4. Barceloneta Beach. It's said to be one of Barcelona's oldest and best beloved beaches frequented by both locals and tourists. The beach is located in the fishing quarter, also known as Barceloneta, and it's considered one of the more iconic spots in Barcelona. Barceloneta serves seafood dishes and tapas in its restaurants with views of the ocean. Number 5. Gothic Quarter. The Gothic Quarter is the historic center of the old city of Barcelona. A former Roman city, the narrow, labyrinth brick-paved streets are filled with trendy bars, clubs, boutiques, Catalan restaurants, plazas with cathedrals, the remains of the Roman wall, among several medieval landmarks. It's almost completely pedestrian, open to service vehicles and taxis, but not regular traffic. It has a pretty cool Jewish quarter called El Cal, with the most narrow of the narrow corridors. Try to catch a walking tour that includes the quarter when you first arrive in Barcelona, so you can orient yourself. Many tours meet in Catalunya Square. Some points of interest in the quarter. The remains of the Roman temple. The Cathedral of Santa Eulalia. The Church of Santa Maria del Pi, or Pi. The Plaza Sant Jaume and the Plaza de la Generalitat de Catalunya. The Placa or Plaza del Rey, Palau Rey Mayor, Placa or Plaza del Sant Felip Neri, Portal del L'Angel, Basilica of la Merced, Plaza Real, City Hall. Eat at El Quatre Gats and Bodega La Palma. The Four Cats is a gorgeous Art Nouveau style cafe that opened in 1896 and was a hub for the Modernisme movement. And it now serves Catalan cuisine. Picasso and Gaudy hung out at El Quatre Gats. At Bodega La Palma, order patatas bravas, red wine, and check out where Picasso painted on the wall. Despite its name, many of the landmark Gothic buildings in the neighborhood do not date to the Middle Ages, actually. Rather, in the late 19th and 20th centuries, the quarter was transformed from a humble neighborhood to a tourist attraction through a massive restoration project to be completed by the 1929 International Exhibition.